I was in college. I just got back home from a party with friends. It was midnight and I couldn't go to sleep, so I went to my computer. I went to YouTube and began scrolling down until I saw a video titled "Forgive Me, Morty." It was a 25 minutes and I love Rick and Morty, so I clicked on the video not knowing what is going to happen. The video started by Rick and Morty fighting off a group of aliens. It went on for 2 minutes until Rick yelled, "We gotta go, Morty." Rick opens a portal and jumps into it. Morty was halfway through the portal, then the typical Rick and Morty intro began as usual. When the intro stopped, it cut into Rick's lab and the portal opens. Rick goes through. Then Morty went halfway through the portal, but then the portal closed. Morty was split in half and left screaming, but it wasn't a normal Morty-esque scream that you would hear from Morty, but hyper-realistic scream, as if from a child. Morty's guts looked real but still looked cartoonish. Rick panics and goes through the portal to go find instant healing aid, but before he left, Morty said, "Don't leave me here, Rick," while Morty coughs up blood. Rick goes through the portal and running for some aid. He found it and goes back to the lab. He finds a disturbingly hyper-realistic corpse of Morty's dead body. Rick cried over the body of his grandson. Rick burying the corpse of Morty in the backyard, while the family grieved over the boy's untimely demise. Afterwards, Rick could not shake the feeling he was being observed. Later on that day, Rick went to sleep. A few hours went by and Rick woke hearing a familiar voice saying, "Why did you leave me to die, Rick?" Upon hearing this, Rick reached for the ray gun in his nightstand and a flashlight. Rick looks around in his pitch-black room and saw Morty on the ground, but he looked different. He had hyper-realistic eyes and a stream of blood protruding out of his eyes. Morty said, "The things I have done for you, Rick, was for nothing." Rick ran across the room to flip the light switch whilst Morty screamed, gurgling up blood out of his mouth and pointing at Rick. Rick flipped the light switch and Morty was gone like he wasn't even there. Rick was left confused and scared out of his mind. He put on some clothes and ran to the grave. He dug up the grave but no Morty, except a note stating, "How nice of you to stop by, even though you left me for dead." Rick freaked out and ran back inside. Scared out of his mind, he grabbed the strongest alcoholic beverage he could find and forced the liquid down his throat to forget everything what happened that night. Edited. The next day, Jerry finds the dug-up grave of Morty and decides to march down to the living room to find Rick drunk in the couch. Jerry yells at Rick, telling him to wake up. Rick wakes up and Jerry asks in an angry tone, "Did you dig up my son's grave for your experiments?" Rick replied, "I did dig up the grave, but I didn't take the body." Jerry goes to Beth and yells at her, telling her he can't take this anymore over Morty's death. Then Jerry left the family and divorced Beth. Beth and Summer were crying in the living room over Jerry leaving the family so urgently, while Rick being sympathetic for once and trying to comfort what's left of the family. 4 minutes later, Rick goes to the lab and works in an invention just so he gets his mind off of Morty. Then the lights flickered and Rick hears Morty saying, "Hello, Rick." Rick turns around from his workbench and saw Morty on the ground, still cut in half. Behind Morty was a trail of his blood and hyper-realistic intestines. Rick was mortified seeing Morty looking like this. Rick got on his knees and says to Morty, "Forgive me, Morty." Morty replied, "No, Rick." The credits then rolled, but it was different. The theme song was distorted. After the credits ends, an image of a hyper-realistic Rick impaled in a stake flashed, then the video ends. Before I could say anything, how messed up this video is. I heard heavy breathing right behind me and I swiveled my chair around to see a hyper-realistic Morty but with legs. Morty says, "Hello, Rick." The end. You should subscribe.
Might get you.